Hey, good evening, everybody. This is Jordan Croct, Lexi's Never Say Quit, blog number uh, 105, I think. Yeah, it's 105. Lexi's Never Say Quit is a mental health awareness blog. I've been doing this a lot this year, picking back up. I started it really as a boot camp back in 2016. It's been lifting my spirits up a lot for me to document my life as I have bipolar type 1, diagnosed in 2017. I had my first manic episode in 2016. I do this for a person I used to work with. Her name was Lexi. That's why it's a title, Lexi's Never Say Quit. She did pass away from suicide in November of 2015, around the same time I was suicidal. It's changed my life. I had no direction for a long time. That's been my bag of depression I've talked about. I was working on trying to become a personal trainer. That was something that came into me a couple years prior. That was starting to get my interest, and it is my main interest right now. I have a great job. I hope to build my career in this company I work for, or something like it down the road. We'll know. Who knows? I always talk about with the mental health like I have with the disease of bipolar. Type 1 is a mixture of depression with mania. It used to be all in one category as manic depression, but there's a big difference between some different people with bipolar. Some people have bipolar type 2, and then I have type 1. 2 is manic hypomania. I really don't know how hypomania is. I would like to get an opinion from my old colleague I used to go to high school with. I won't mention her name. Maybe she'll be happy to join me on this blog one day if she wants to. I'm not going to force it, or she can just give me some an understanding how my hypomania works. I've talked a lot about my my disease with bipolar 1. And my mania happens after I come out of a depression. I was depressed when I recognized it probably for a couple years from 2013 to 2015. I always start this in my introductions. It has to be that way for right now. I do that for a lot of respect for people who maybe see this as the first blog they see. And until I see that I maybe have enough followers, I'm not going to, maybe start the intro this long. I don't know. I love telling the intro in the beginning because it's the sheer honest truth. I do this for the person because, even though we weren't like close work buddies or friends, I regret any time, I was around that person where I could have struck up a conversation, just, hi, how are you? I quit in 2014. And, over a year since, I would drop by and I'll probably see Lexi a couple times. And I only wish I really could have talked to her. A real conversation, I meet a lot of great people I work with. And, Buffalo Wild Wings is a big restaurant, if you're very friendly, you can know almost everybody if you get down to earth. I don't know. Anyways, I went through a period of my manic behavior. I told you, my first one in 2016. It did a lot, of bad things. I, had to understand boundaries when I didn't know what the boundaries meant. I shared a lot. It's very humbling, and I'm not scared to say what I've done. I have told everybody in my past blogs what had me do. Eventually, somebody had to put a restraining order on me because my mind kept telling me that this person wanted to help me when we weren't having those real conversations with each other. It's really hard to describe, and I didn't have any motive to try to do anything harsh. I was just out of control of my mind. I was gone, and I didn't have an understanding other than knowing that my grandma had bipolar. And I do this because, I embrace now I have bipolar. I'm accepted it. And I know now if I go through any period of sadness, and if I'm not watching myself, I can fall into the mania. Mania can last a long time. Longer than maybe your depression has felt in your life. I don't know. Anyways, I'll go ahead and move on what I'm doing, and hopefully it turns out right. It turns good. I'm just gonna have a drink real quick. and today is Saturday, July 16th. I believe so. It's the 16th. Could be the 17th. Yeah, 16th. Okay. Go Padres. I don't know. Last I saw they were losing. They won yesterday, but they lost. Yeah, I don't know. That's all they were losing. What I'm gonna do, and, I'm sharing some of my stuff with me and my bass. I have this beat I've been working on a little bit, and I want to share another song, but I want to start with the Lexi's Never Say Quit message first about overall mental health. I talk about healthy outlets that you can do when you maybe have a little boredom and you don't know what to do. And I hate that times, those period of times. That's when you really got to dig deep in your creativity, whether you like to draw, you're artistic maybe, any type of drawing, I don't know, reading a book, going on a run, going on a walk, anything, just don't let yourself feel sad of, feeling bored. If you're bored, find something to do. And you don't have to go out of your way to do it. That's the part of I've had for a long time. I would have to go somewhere to feel like I'm having a good time. And that's, even though that's a nice thing to think sometimes when maybe you want to hang out with friends, there's times when I could save money. No offense, I would always love to hang with my friends every day, but I'm sure my friends would like a break every once in a while, They just got back in town. We got to hang out last night. I had a great time hanging out with my buddies. One of my best friends moved back from North Carolina. I missed him very much. I'm glad he's back. And anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and get to my new song I'm going to try to do. It's going to be a little more rock, so, bear with me. I'm going to try to pick up my tone when I try to sing. I don't have my words, laid out. I have an idea of the message I want to bring out, but I'll tell you what it's going to be focused towards. My mania, obviously. Because I have a lot of stuff I want to talk about, my mania. And I like to express in music, so I'm going to try to get in the beat. When I'm ready, I'll start singing, and then we'll see how long it may be. So here we go. All right. Now I'm going to get my Johnny Cash vibe. All right. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. Wake this body up, wake this, boy. No melody. Freestyle. It's hard. Everything's getting hard. No, I can do everything's getting said. I don't think I can tell a picture, draw a picture for everybody. Everything is gone sad. I don't know what I'm mad. I don't know why I'm yelling at everybody but me. This is a lot harder than I thought I would think that I can tell. Everything is going too slow in my mind to tell you my dreams. Everything went fast and I don't know how to say that. Everything's got real bad and I fell down in a gutter. Everybody getting walking and I don't think that but it's bad. Everything's getting sad. Everything's got this real bad. God has this angel coming down in his dick time back. Everything's got real bad and now it's getting better. Now turn a corner, there's a lane steely drum and I'm talking up to. Says everything's gonna be fine. Everybody doesn't understand that you're going good up on a ride. To be continued. I don't have anything. Thank you. That was hard, and I thank everybody who watches this. I'm gonna keep practicing, but unrecorded. I'm gonna rewatch this and laugh and keep practicing. Have a good night, guys. God bless.